Hi, this is Zion Bosky here to show off some new features in Lib BinSync, also known as LibBS version 0.17. So much of the work we've been doing has been to extend the backend support of plugins and other decompilers such as Ghidra. So we ripped out most of the internals of BinSync and put them into this library that now allows us to do lots of scripting and things like that. So for instance, one of the plugins that have been developed based on LibBS or using LibBS is a AI plugin called Dyla. And with every plugin you develop, we now have LibBS backend that makes these, plugin developments very easy. So for instance, after starting that, it starts our BinSync backend, which does some bridging. And now you have the full toolbar that gets added to here automatically. And this is only about maybe 15 lines in Python to add your own plugin. Now what this looks like on the scripting side, so we have Ghidra here, we're in Python 3 on the left-hand side. We can actually use this short lib BinSync script, and I'll increase the font a little. So on the left-hand side, there's just a few things going on. The decompiler interface is our generic interface for interacting with any decompiler. So this script works in any decompiler supported in BinSync. And what this script does is it runs through all the functions in the decompiler. It checks if the size is greater than 0x30. If it does, it decompiles it, checks the type, which all can be described in C. You can even set types back as C and they will work in any decompiler BinSync works in. So I'll just let this run. So as we run, it does a few things over a bridge, and you can see it starts updating some functions which get printed on the left-hand side here. You can also print it inside the decompiler if you wanted to, which is also shown there. So if we give it a second after it runs through everything, it should finish decompiling all of them, changing the types and changing the names. So now on the left-hand side here, everything that used to be a void is actually an int now. In addition, all of the names have been changed. Now you can, of course, take this same script, throw it in Binary Ninja, throw it in IDA, throw it in Angr Management, and it also works. In addition to that, because of this backend support, this is the first way we've been able to support Barbert inside of Ghidra, which works in the exact same way as the scripting engine you just saw. Using LibBS, we do all these things in the middle, and now you get changes. Password, local, challenge, which are all things of Barbert, our AI renaming backend. Now, to prove this is kind of cross-platform, we also have it running in Angr Management, which does the same thing. You'll notice that the exact plugin looks the same, and that's because the same code is running inside of Angr Management that runs inside of Ghidra. And you don't only use a Barbert API, which you can use here. We used it to get some new usernames and such. You can also use it for our other AI backends that we've added support to. So right now I'm using the ChatGPT backend. This is, of course, all just a demo, though, of plugins that can be written in Lib BinSync. So to summarize, we have worked a lot on the scripting backend, which now allows you to do this kind of stuff. We've worked on the plugin backend, which allows you to add plugins with these context menus and all these artifact accesses and all the decompilers that BinSync supports.